Okay, good morning, teacher. We are group 4. We talk about the company Kimberly Clark. Next, please. Okay, we get now Kimberly Clark product and service differentiation. Kimberly Clark has worked constantly to promote innovation and its product, operation, and in all actions that are carried out within the company. As in the case of the uppers category, it has its brand stand out for using the new Superflex technology. In the case of adult diapers, which provides users with a greater and more efficient absorption. In the family protection category, Kimberly Clark has conducted studies and research on breathable cover technologies, which has enabled the launch of the new high quality and reliable product for users. In the hygiene product category, its products are differentiated by being reliable that guarantees performance and quality at a fair price. In the different product line that Kimberly Clark has, it has been implemented to make its product eco-friendly, which will give the products a benefit with respect to their competitors. In addition, we know that Kimberly Clark has the advantage of being a long-standing company where it has transformed ideas into innovative products, thus becoming leaders in the world in providing essential elements for a better life, thus achieving the relevance of many consumers in more than 150 countries. Next, please.
Kimberly Clark's strategy for market segmentation. Kimberly Clark's strategies toward market segmentation is that produce diapers and incontinence products. This company also used market segmentation for selling adult and baby diapers. It used the market segmentation to make sure that its products will be used by women and the elder, for example. Market segmentation is for separating products for different genders. Kimberly Clark used this to separate the products used by women of those used by men.
Distinctive competences of Kimberly Clark. The functional strategy that Kimberly Clark uses is based primarily on quality innovation of its products. It is no coincidence that Kimberly Clark and its personal hygiene products are market leaders, preceded by a successful past full of innovations and pioneering products in their categories. We can even read the following of the Kimberly Clark website. Our path of innovation began with our founders who established a culture that encouraged an entrepreneurial spirit, experimentation in product development, and creativity in marketing. As Kimberly Clark grew, so did our reputation as a company that turns ideas into realities for our customers, buyers, and users.
Kimberly Clark's generic business model. The generic business model that Kimberly Clark is pursuing a segmented market business model. This is because its customers have slightly different needs. And Kimberly Clark also has based its business model in two value propositions that are innovation and brand status. Also, Kimberly Clark takes advantage that it has cost leadership. It reduces operating cost levels below the industry average, and by doing this, Kimberly Clark passes these savings on to its customers with low-price products.
Advantage and disadvantage associated with business model and strategies of Kimberly Clark. Kimberly Clark is one of the world's leading manufacturers of hygiene products with trust brands that have become an indispensable part of people's life in more than 175 countries. Likewise, the company has bet on the implementation of sustainable strategies in its business, where it seeks to produce goods, but at the same time take care of the environment, providing also excellent development conditions to its employees, supporting the communities where it operates and offering innovative and quality products to all its customers. In addition, the firm is aware of the importance of the personnel that compose it, since they are responsible for the innovation and success of the company. So it seeks to generate an appropriate environment to motivate them, where differences are also valued and essential to success. On the other hand, although the process of COVID-19 affected many industries, it had a positive impact on Kimberly-Clark due to the storage of personal hygiene products by consumers in view of the containment measures ordered in several countries.
Okay, and in the question 6, the Kimberly-Clark company is recommends the word by unnecessary in the delayed life of the families with 175 countries. In addition, the company has marketing specialists who manage to produce products, presentation, and creative. The next point is the Kimberly-Clark company has the implementation of social responsibility that supporting and are communicated and so that they have a better quality. In this part, it's the picture and the ranking top in export companies in Latin America, paper cardboard, and graphic arts sectors in 2019 by the Economist. In the paper and cardboard and the graphic arts industry, it has increased 38% over the years. Next, please.
Okay, 7. Kimberly-Clark has a segment market business model, therefore it has a cost-driven structure, aiming to minimize expenses through low price value propositions. Due to the contingency caused by COVID-19, the current demand from the personal care industry is very high. Products such as toilet paper, tissues, wipes are essential. And since the company could probably continue to see a stable demand for its products, it's recommended to continue working with business model. Likewise, to improve its competitive advantage, it must implement a series of commercial strategies and also operational strategies. And to continue strengthening marketing research and direct contact with consumers are recommended to find out in advance what their needs are now due to COVID-19.
Okay, industrial environment in which Kimberly-Clark operates. In the case of the company, it belongs to the hygiene products manufacturing industry. It is a charge of marketing its product with the current situation that we are going through with COVID-19. The industry has not been affected. On the contrary, it has been one of the most benefits if we compare it with its growth in previous years. As we know, the hygiene product manufacturing is one of the industries that has been in greater operation in the quarantine period of any country, since people have been demanding personal hygiene product intensely. The company achieved in the first month of 2020 a growth of 4% in global sales. In their disposable category, which includes Kleenex and Scott, they were the top performer and 12% increase due to the high demand for expensive disposable products. In the case of its personal care segment, it increased 2%. And we also know the industrial environment of Kimberly-Clark is in recent years, it has the tendencies to be environmentally friendly. In the case of the company, it has invested and implemented research laboratories to reduce the ecological impact when manufacturing its products. And next.
Kimberly-Clark's operating strategies. The company attempts to develop strategies to strengthen its business model because it operates in a mature industry. The paper industry is in its mature stage and it comprises the supply and manufacturing of paper and paper derivatives. It will also grow at a pace of 6% yearly. It will be bigger thanks to e-commerce services, paper mills, and everywhere from China to the US and India. These mills produce more paper every time, and they also contribute to Kimberly-Clark's paper products. The company aims to grow every year, so it's using paper manufacturers to supply its factories with it. The paper industry and Kimberly-Clark are codependent because Kimberly-Clark buys and demands paper while the paper industry supplies it. Next, please.
Okay. Well, as a recommendation, the company should try to reduce its cost structure on an operational level, since the company plans to continue innovating with its products, which will mean an increase in plant costs due to the new production process and elaboration of an innovative product. Therefore, Kimberly-Clark must invest in new technology, new simulation process in order to reduce costs in the medium long term, and in the same way to be able to differentiate its products from competitors, no? And obtaining loyalty and attention of potential clients.
Kimberly-Clark's
Okay, in the
competitive
question for competitive, the Kimberly-Clark would be able to maintain its competitive advantage in the future if they follow the recommendation that were given. Reduces the cost structure in operation level, and this is something that main competitors such as P&G and Unilever will consider to do this. It's because of the high competitive that exists in that type of marketing. Next, please.
Okay, Kimberly-Clark industry dominant product technology. Technology in supplier contact. Contacting supplier is very important to do this. The company perform tests to determine that these inputs meet the requirement. These are subjected to a high-tech test to determine what products were used to obtain them, and thus be able to recognize if cooling product, aggressive chemical or for water or muriatic acid has been used. And some data can be blocked before entering to the plant. In the case of Kimberly-Clark, these tests are carried out in the innovation centers that the company has. About product technology, the input that pass the tests are taken to production plant where they go through a systematic process to become a final product that the company sells. In this process, high-tech machines are used such as a scanner, a screen to know if it meets the requirement and measure that are needed. All these processes are controlled under a very strict system. About storage and distribution technology, in controlling the supply chain, the use of technology has allowed the companies to use different kinds of software that allow them to have more effective control over the different brands of products they handle, and thus to be able to know immediately how many are the exact quantities that are stored both around material and final product. In the case of distribution, in recent years, distribution in various sectors has changed as a result of technology implementation carried out by companies. Even this year, due to the pandemic, we have observed that several companies have started selling their product online. Next, please.
Technical standards in the industry. Kimberly-Clark has distinguished itself by its strict adherence to laws and business ethics, which has given it a reputation for integrity that is one of its most valuable assets. In this regard, the company promotes diversity and non-discrimination, adopting a policy of equal employment opportunity, which has led it to obtain major awards such as Most Admired Company from Fortune, Best Employer for Diversity from Forbes, and Great Equality Index 2018 from the Human Rights Campaign. Likewise, the company considers it to safety workplace, where it acts under the guidelines of the Environmental Health and Safety Management System and uses 18001 certification. On the other hand, as far as quality are concerned, it is governed by ISO 9001 standard, which is a tool focused on quality improvement and is therefore linked to customer satisfaction. As if that were not enough, with the purpose of promoting protection in international trade, the plants located in our country obtained the certification of the Business Alliance for the Secure Commerce. Finally, with regard to the care of our planet, the company has obtained Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design certification, ISO 14001 certification, and Forest Stewardship Council certification. Next, please.
Attributes of the majority of customers. The majority of customers have the following attributes. They want cheaper products, they are environmentally conscious, and they have in mind about biodegradability. They want paper products that are made with wood obtained from forests that are sustainable, and they also want cheaper products because they have in mind that they must save money when they buy toilet paper. Also, they need to be environmentally friendly because of the pollution and the planet. Next, please.
Speed of diffusion of Kimberly-Clark's industry-dominant technology. Technology in the diaper category is essential to determine the competitiveness of brands. These technological factors aim to improve the baby's performance, making the product increasingly comfortable and compact. We believe that the main driver for these technologies to scale rapidly in the increase in the birth rate around the world. The greater the number of births per year, the greater the demands and requirements of markets having to adapt the products for newborns to the new needs that they encounter. Thanks.
Okay, in the question 5, that curious is, I love the development of the Kimberly-Clark company based on the implementation of the technology. The purpose of the company is to reverse the technology transformation in this business. And the next point is in the country of Argentina, and especially talent is developed in data science, and such as only commerce and among other technological field that allows customer to create experience when making and the purpose, so the customer satisfied and the products is that they need. Next, please.
To protect the intellectual property to those rights, Kimberly-Clark has a detailed structure for its terms and conditions on the official website of each country where the company is located. For example, they have a part that refers to everything related to internet web pages. Within these terms, they specify the importance of the confidence on the part of their workers. Also include in these terms is any type of piracy on their sites about making unauthorized movements. Also, then there is a part called trademark and copyright. Kimberly-Clark has a host of brands in her portfolio that feature patents such as Colonel, Goodnight, Haggis, Kleenex, Codex, etc. The company also has a technology licensing strategy. Well, by being recognized as a leader in innovative technologies, they offer their knowledge to others. This is because sometimes they produce excellent technologies that they don't use, and accordingly, they make such technologies available for licensing or sales purpose.
Kimberly-Clark's value creation strategy. Kimberly-Clark seeks to create value through the economy of scale it possesses, achieving optimal production capacity and with reliability, lower cost than the average. For example, Kimberly-Clark produce many products in Peru, but there's one line that don't produce in Peru that calls Aptic and it's because the cost. Thanks.
Okay, in the question 2, the Kimberly-Clark company constantly trains the workers so that they can reach international customer and to adapt to the policy of the each country where the Kimberly-Clark company is located, which regarded to business. And the next point is that the workers who live in each country that the company is in already know the culture of their no country, and this is brings great benefit to the company, and so that they can learn about the culture of each country. Next, please.
Okay, precious Kimberly-Clark faces First, the industry cost-cutting pressures are based on standardizing IT products. This means that the entire company in the industry must develop products that meet quality standards, which are verified for various tests that are carried out. That is why companies that belong to the industry have to develop strategies to reduce their production, processing, packaging, expenses, import, storage, and marketing costs. But at the same time, they must guarantee a better product. This is where company in the industry chosen to be based in low cost location where there is persistent overcapacity and where consumers are powerful and face low switching costs. On the other hand, the pressure for the local responsiveness of the industry is based on the differentiation of marketing and the taste and preference of consumers. Companies in this sector must have different types of strategy where promoting their products, and in the case of Kimberly Clark, this is characterized by promoting the idea that its products are high quality and friendly to the environment. Next, please.
Kimberly Clark's strategy to compete globally. The pressures facing Kimberly Clark are cost reduction and local responsiveness. Therefore, the strategy adopted by this company is transnational, which allows it to adjust to the national condition of each of the country in which it operates. In that sense, Kimberly Clark considered the condition of the Peruvian market attractive, so it decided to establish its production plants in our country, which are responsible for the manufacture of several of its products that are exported to 21 countries abroad. Likewise, other markets can generate a competitive advantage for the brand, since they may have practices that can be copied to be more efficient. So entering this market through the creation of new subsidiaries could allow a significant reduction in cost. On the other hand, as for the pressures of local response capacity, which require a degree of differentiation, the company has known how to act in a timely manner, thus providing a brand proposal that offers quality products. But it also concerns about the impact that the exercise of the company generates on the environment. Next, please.
Kimberly Clark's foreign markets. The major foreign market in which Kimberly Clark serves is the Chinese market. This market has the largest amount of customers in the world. There are 1.3 billion people in the People's Republic of China, and Kimberly Clark wants to profit from the new middle class, from new emerging middle class. It also has great strategies because it opened a paper mill in Tianjin. This mill is making the company reduce costs by implementing cheap workforce, and it would include a fully automated production line to ensure efficiency.